Hi guys, this is R.A. Sweeney here to talk to you about another passage from the book Praying with the Torah as part of the Praying with the Bible series. Today I actually wanted to talk about, it's actually a few entries that I made all kind of together. Towards the end of Numbers, we come to a character named Balaam, who is just such a strange character. His story gets kind of told in pieces and then reflected on later, and just it's a really, really weird story. So if you don't know who I'm talking about or what's going on, I'd encourage you to go read it because it's a really interesting and, like I said, weird story. But I really thought kind of just the arc of how he plays out in Numbers is really valuable for us looking at our motives, because the king sends messengers to Balaam and is like, hey, I hear you're the best at cursing people, and I need some people cursed, so will you come with me? And he's like, God's the only one who's able to do that sort of thing, so I need to talk to him about it, see what he thinks, and if he's on board, then I'll go. Which is like, okay, well, that's good. It seems like he has the right intentions, and he goes, he prays, God says, no, don't do it. He's like, hands are tied, can't do it, see you guys later. King sends the messengers back, and he does the same thing, and he prays, and God's like, fine, go. And it's like, wow, this guy is being really faithful to just pray about these things and just make sure that he's hearing from God, those sorts of things. And then you've got the weird incident where he's on the way, and the angel comes and is like, hey, I was gonna kill you for going on your way, so go ahead, go, do what you were going to do, but make sure that you are obedient to God and all this. And you're like, why did they already agreed to that? Why did we need to do this? And then we get to when he's actually up on the mountains with the king trying to curse the people, and it talks about how he's going up to these places and he's offering all of these sacrifices, and he's saying, hey God, look, excuse me, look, I did all this stuff. I gave you all these sacrifices and like built you these altars, and it's almost like a you owe me sort of thing, or a look at how faithful I am, so really, like, couldn't you hook me up sort of deal. And it kind of brings the rest of the story into focus, where it seems like, he's doing the right things. He's praying about things. He's making sure he's heard. He's agreeing to do what he said he would. He is offering sacrifices, but really there's just so much pride in there. There's so much, I want to do this, and I'm probably just going to do whatever I want anyway, is sort of the implication of why the messenger had to come stop him and like really commit him to only do what I allow you to do. And so just really examining our intentions and our motivations, not necessarily just our actions. We might be acting appropriately, but are we doing those actions for the right reasons? So that's what I wrote about. Hope it's a blessing. Thanks, everyone.